Many people have been taught that African societies were cruel and that Europeans came to save them. One story often told is that twins were killed in Calabar, but the reality is very different. In the tradition of the Efik and the Bibio people, twins were considered special, sacred children. They were believed to be connected to the gods, sometimes called two fixed balanced spirits, representing both male and female energies. Twins were often taken to the deities for blessing and protection, not harm. Being born a twin was a mark of honor and spiritual significance. Some communities over time became fearful of twins due to misunderstandings, local taboos or natural misfortunes. But when European missionaries arrived, they twisted these beliefs, claiming that African gods were evil and that twins were cursed or demonic. The narrative was changed to make it seem like African mothers and communities were barbaric. When Europeans arrived in Calabar, they found communities wrestling with spiritual fears that had been evolving internally for generations. But the way Europeans wrote it, they made it look like Africans were savages until they came to save them. Missionaries like Mary Selessor didn't introduce humanity. The truth is that African mothers, families, and some traditional priests were already resisting the killing of twins, hiding babies, running to the neighboring village, or seeking protection from chiefs and elders. These women were the real heroes. But Europeans rewrote the story to make Selessor the sole savior. They ignored the African women who hid babies in the bush, formed underground support groups, negotiated with chiefs, and refused to accept the ideas that their children were cursed. European missionaries also demonized African gods, calling them evil, satanic, and demonic. So the European narrative said, if your gods are evil, then your twins, who belongs to the gods, must also be evil. This colonial rewriting erased the fact that African spirituality once celebrated twins, African mothers fought for their children, and indigenous resistance existed long before missionaries. Mary Selessor contributed to the change, yes, but she did not start it. She simply arrived at the end of a long internal struggle and became the face Europeans choose to celebrate. The true history is this: Calabar people were never barbarians. They were a spiritual people whose traditions were misunderstood, manipulated, and rewritten by colonial writers, and the mothers who protected their children were the real champions of change.